guys, this is Sarah's night.
Atlantis!
I like how you really tried to be a little bit more dramatic than usual on that. And we're going to go to the backyard now.
With our handy-dandy emblem.
Yep. Except even that. In the remake, they added a few obstacles in the way just getting to the guardhouse. We will first take a trip by a cabin in the woods that somehow is not inhabited by Jason Voorhees.
Somehow.
And we'll find a magnum along the way, and...
Now, how Noodle Arm Jill can fire a magnum is beyond me.
What do you mean?
Look at her tiny little, like, string noodle arms.
Well, is a magnum that heavy?
First off, yes. Second of all, it kicks real bad.
Okay, well, I figured the grenade launcher would be a worse problem.
Well, at least you could friggin' use two hands with that. Well, she uses two hands with the magnum, too.
Yeah, you know, to steady your shot, like I think cops are trained to do.
Actually, Mythbusters did a test on that. Like, dual-wielding pistols is almost impossible because you're not using the iron sights to actually look at what you're shooting at and aiming.
But I was talking about holding one gun with two hands.
Well, yeah.
Okay, just making sure you...
Yeah, right.
Okay, alright. So yeah, the crank is not in this little, you know, storehouse area on the way as usual. We're actually going to have to go our way here to kind of off into the woods a little bit.
Nope.
But for some reason, George Trevor decided to put up a fence here while building the mansion, I guess, to kind of...
Now, again, this is one of those times where I'm like, why? Like, I would love to just been a fly on the wall whenever, you know, Spencer was talking with the architect. I would like a weather vane
that controls, like, this door opening down here at the end of the path.
You mean the force that I'm in right now?
Yeah. Technically, if those dogs were still hanging out, couldn't they just leap over this meager fence right here? I remember, like, one was north and one was west, I think, so I'm just... You have to, like, press the switch at just the right time as it's going around. It's like, what we have to do is get the dog statues facing outward.
Like that?
Like that, yes.
Cerberus. It's funny because that's the name of the enemy.
And this gate is quite clearly broken.
But it swings open nevertheless.
And...
Oh no, it's a giant crow! Look at it, it's gonna eat her! It's gonna eat Jill! It's pretending it's not in the foreground.
Okay, I was like, perspective, dude.
I know.
As long as you... Well, okay, I pissed him off anyway. I'm gonna have to deal with that because off to the side was a statue, a grave marker with a magnum in it. Don't ask.
Oh boy!
Now, this very cabin that Barry was telling me to stay away from, we're about to go visit because, well, we're stupid like that.
Yep. And it houses one of the, probably the greatest entry into the RE series in this remake, Lisa Trevor.
And in terms of monsters that can take unimaginable amounts of punishment.
Yeah, and this woman is shackled, like with a cement
block, like holding her wrist together, kind of like how some prisoners
are in the stocks.
Yeah,
it's like
that's what I'm thinking about.
It's a concrete stock that only goes around her wrists and not her head. By the way, her head you can't see because she's wearing like this like headdress of like.
Made of other women's faces.
Yeah.
You kind of see, like, her right eye peering out, you know, from beneath.
God, they don't make Resident Evil like this anymore.
And that's like a map of the courtyard, but who gives a crap? And the crank is somewhere back here. Oh, item chest. I can grab that crest and get my magnum on the way out.
Put up an FH spray.
Why don't you shut up?
I'm just helping!
Son! I do not need your help.
I'm
Resident Evil.
Look. You can bring that attitude down a bit. just a level or two. I was doing nothing but trying to help. Regardless if you need it or not. It was a kind gesture. Now you freaking stop giving me guff.
You know what? You can kiss my kind gesture. Wait, that was your kind gesture. Well, you can kiss your kind gesture.
It's late.
Okay. Yeah, so you heard a door and Jill's like,
Oh, goodness. Now, how you survived that?
I don't know. But you wake up unconscious and, like, she's just been sitting nearby this whole entire time. Like, waiting for you to wake up so I guess then she can kill you. I don't know.
Like, you just got clocked in the head with freaking, like, cement stalks.
It doesn't take off any of your health either until, like, actual...
Oh, no, it's wood. It's not cement.
I thought it was.
No, I just saw the texture on it. It's wood.
Well, it sure does a lot of freaking damage if you get hit by it in battle. Like, it can take you down to red caution. So...
Well, maybe she's just got... Yeah, it's wood. Ow!
Yeah, see?
Red caution, so 2 swings and you're dead.
I mean, and I imagine that just freaking hurts. I thought it was cement. And that,
Well, I mean, wood could still hurt.
Not too bad fanfic of the remake where, like, Richard actually survives with you all the way to the end. Like, that's how Forrest got killed.
Everybody wants Richard to live so bad, there are fanfics of him just making it.
Like, that's how Forrest got killed. He only was mortally wounded from the crows, but, you know, Jill treated him with some
nice
herbs and stuff. And he made it all the way out to where she goes out into the courtyard, and she's like, okay, stand guard in case these zombies come while I try to figure out how to work this crank puzzle with, you know, this thing with the crank. And she heard some moaning. She looks over, and Forrest got taken by surprise somehow. Don't ask me how. And she clocked him upside his head and broke his skull. Wide open.
Oh.
And that's how he died. But it's like, you know what? At least you don't find half the Star Team dead already in that version. I mean, at least they survive a little while, and Richard, for one, survives to the very end. So, it's kind of nice. It's like 3 more crests, and you gotta pick them all up and put in this other statue. The only puzzle here is having to figure out that, oh, you need to look on the back and see that there are these, you know, indentations that, you know, come out so that they actually fit properly into the...
Again, Spencer, having these custom made...
I imagine I'm picturing him talking and looking very much like the cigarette smoking man when he was in his 30s. He probably invited a lot of like highbrow prostitutes to the mansion too. You know, from time to time.
Probably.
Dude probably had so much money he could just smoked a bag of meth every night.
Why not?
Or whatever. What would be, you know...
boy, look at that.
What would be crack for a rich person? Meth is kind of like, you know, the poor folks made in the trunk of your car kind of thing, right? Meth lab in your trunk.
Well...
So probably not too classy.
The thing is, crack. Isn't it crystal meth mixed with something, so it's not pure?
I have no idea.
I think that's...
All I know is there's different terms for stuff you can snort or inject in your arm. Crack, meth, cocaine, dope, heroin,
I'm not up on my drugs.
Dust.
Smack.
Juice.
nose candy.
Is that a real term for it? Or
I believe
did
it
you just
is,
make
yes.
that up? I figured that just hurts so much to snort through your nose that it wouldn't be worth, the high must
I don't
be
know
really...
how I could, commit to snorting something up my
Yeah.
nose.
Gildebrand, can you hear me?
I like her face right here at the end where she's like, it's broken.
Broken.
Oh, well, she didn't do it here. Oh, dogs. Let's just kind of
Regular shotgun.
back up a little bit.
Do they see you? Wait. Hello? Puppy, they can't possibly not see you.
Well, I guess I didn't make them mad yet.
Oh, so they're... That was a complete waste. Uh-oh! Let go! That's my arm! Good, now we can get rid of the old shotgun forever. I'm still remembering how that crank broke for Claire.
You mean Jill?
I mean, yeah, Jill in 3.
Just the way she looks down at it. I mean,
Like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. She just breaks down in tears and quits.
quits on live. Like, if this were an actual, portable EKG that she had on her, right here, giving a constant cardio printout, she would just rip up the paper and shut it off.
By the way...
Or color it red in furies, like, danger! Danger!
What a waste of paper, by the way.
I can see, kind of in the same way that the You Suck at Photoshop guy, when he realized he wasn't gonna, get to take his long desired vacation, he just started making a nuclear wasteland out of that
nice
tropical beach picture
that he made.
And you could just hear him go like,
Donnie,
I can't hear you. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, I know he's on the phone. I can hear him breathing.
Anyway, he's just like.
By the way, those are actually really nice to watch. The things that he teaches you and You Suck at Photoshop are really useful if you're first getting into it.
Right.
Some cool tips.
I can't imagine that kind of bad luck is, happening to anybody, in real life, or at least that frequently. Because it's he had something in all, 18, 20 episodes that he did.
It was something bad was happening. It was there was actually an overarching story he was telling
yeah,
with it.
it kind of...
It's a freaking Photoshop tutorial!
There was, one where he was doing it in, the basement of his ex-wife's house. And she couldn't get him out of there, so she called the police, and you could hear him, on the megaphone outside.
Donnie!
And you could hear, a helicopter overhead, in case things get really ugly. I mean, that was...
And all the videos we're doing is teaching you how to use Photoshop. and actually, from that, I one of my favorite term for sperm came out of that.
Baby making man batter.
It's so funny.
Well-timed red herb.
It's funny, the title screen for You Suck at Photoshop always had a different typo in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every single one. It was something was misspelled in You Suck at Photoshop.
You notice how much more detail they put into the corridor leading to the guardhouse.
And it looks
There's,
fantastic.
Weeds growing up, hedges.
That's
A
just
nice
feels so more real.
cobblestone path.
Cobblestone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of blue herbs.
Lots
in
of blue
case
herbs and
something goes down.
Well, we got plenty of spiders here.
And I think...
Can the tentacles do it?
No.
No?
I can't remember. I think they might have kind of tried to trick you on this.
Yeah?
If if you went into this hole, then the one it would just reach out from the other one.
Right.
So maybe it was like
So yeah, that should be fine.
trying to tell you like, okay, you push the box over this one and then climb up onto the one that's like kind of 2 levels up and then jump down. But apparently that wasn't it, because otherwise he definitely would have grabbed me by now. And I do believe there is something you do have to get in this room on any mode in Remake this time. You don't just fight spiders for nothing.
Look how...
Just see that just coming down over Jill's head and she doesn't react. I know.
Yeah, I would react.
I know.
I would... There would be screams coming from me that were so womanly.
I like how acid just spews out of the abdomen.
Golly, it's so gross. Like, I don't have arachnophobia. I can deal with spiders. Like, little bitty ones.
I can deal with small spiders.
But, oh my gosh, I would die. They were that big. Ugh!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Just
gosh, in your shoes. Right into your shoes.
It's probably soaking Jill's bare ankles right now. She's like, oh. No man is ever going to develop a foot fetish for me.
She can probably hear it as she's stepping.
Yeah. You know, it's probably so acidic, she's probably screaming in pain if it really went into her shoes.
I didn't... Ugh, that's gross. She's had to walk by just in time for...
Yeah. Arm wrestling contest. And the winner will be named Chief of the Day for the Raccoon Police Department. Okay.
Did
in
irons?
name only, or do you get to, like, you know, do actual... I just now remembered that. There's just a picture of, like, you know, just a thong up in your grill.
Girl, you know that thong.
No Cisco songs allowed during...
Baby!
You are a loser.
You know I don't actually like that.
Yeah. No, dude, I remember you used to sing it in, like, 8th or 9th grade all
Maybe
time.
just to upset you?
No, you made it sound like... I don't think you quite developed that troll mentality yet, no.
I don't think I ever had a moment in my life where I didn't have that troll mentality.
Okay, 5 orange, 6 green, 3 red. Now, there's also, like, another... If I had the lighter, I could light these up and see, like, a symbol underneath it. You have to, like, correspond to color, symbol, and number all at the same time, but that can just be trial and error. That won't be a big deal. And you can just shoot the spider right off. It's like, what the hell? I wasn't doing anything. I was gonna let you go.
Why?
I'm just chillaxing on this lattice. Now, let's see if there was anything. I think there was a first aid kit down here.
Oh, he's not happy now. And now ugh.
The assault shotgun, I don't think it actually does any more damage than your regular. It's just, I think it has like, something like like distance does not decrease damage, like as you go.
That's nice.
And you can like shoot it faster if you need to in succession. Like if you just had, you know, I don't know, somehow.
That is a great upgrade if you ask me.
So, you know.
Damage doesn't depreciate over distance,
I think
and shoots faster.
The only one I definitely know for sure was shoot faster. It's like they even really remade this room over to... It's like more like a garden shed. Stone walls. Kind of nice effect.
It looks so good. Like, it just makes the mansion feel more real, you know? Get out of there. You could put up that herb. There's so many more in there.
Put up what herb?
That herb. The one in your inventory. There was a med kit in there that might have an F8 spray in there.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure I saw some other green herbs kind of laying around.
And I'm gonna get the flame rounds from the few zombies in here.
You should take the wooden plank with you. Wooden mount.
How about you kiss my ass?
What about the wooden mount?
Take the handgun, because I'm about to get some bullets.
Don't take the flame rounds. Oh, never mind.
No, I am.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, that's right. You don't open this up for anything. It just goes into the bookshelf, which I definitely don't need now.
Okay.
And we'll save.
Well, hey, you know what?
Taser and ink ribbons.
You are doing real well. You are very likely not gonna die. Especially to the boulder.
Yeah. Why don't you jinx me?
The boulder that completely took you out in Resident Evil 1. Actually, we're gonna have to deal with that boulder before, not in very short time from now.
Oh god, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the whole game for the night.
Probably
so it'll
not.
Be a long
it's
time before we come back, but whatever.
Yeah, it will be a while.
I doubt I'll be caught up on the uploads before I come back. So.
Oh no. Probably not.
Crap! I meant to put those acid-grams up.
You're ahead by what? 2 months?
At least.
Golly.
I'm only just now putting up the last couple of Merc videos on RE3. So, I think we actually went through it like a month and a half ago.
Oh man,
But
I can't believe
we did so much RE in between then, just trying to get as much out of the way as possible.
Yeah.
You know, while Ix was available. You know, it's too bad he couldn't be here for this one.
Yeah.
This would be the one for him to be here for, a third person, but probably for the rest of the time he's
Oh,
not.
but come on, we needed him there for Gaiden.
Yeah.
We needed him there for Gaiden.
So we had him for 2, Survivor, Veronica, and Gaiden.
Oh man, we did so many videos. Wasn't it like 10 videos of Gaiden?
Yeah, that took a lot longer than we thought. Make sure there's
That's
nothing.
5 hours.
Notice there's actually furniture in this hall, unlike the last time. Which was like about as plain as any corridor could be.
Why would you put furniture in a corridor?
It said those
though?
newspapers contain articles about stars. Immediately, Jill's be like,
Did you go back and get the, what was it, the first aid kit?
oh, no.
You might want to go grab that.
Nah. I'll get it later. If I even feel like it.
Like I said, I have my orders. But it's not necessary to destroy stars.
Now, did she hear that?
What about my family? I will guarantee their safety. If I play my cards right.
If you play your cards right. Now, she could not have heard the part about destroy stars. Because otherwise, that kind of... There's the big plot turner right there.
Yeah.
And she couldn't have possibly recognized Wesker's voice. It had to have been, like, so muffled she didn't quite catch that.
Because I
Only
would
thing
be
she
busting
says-
up in that room being like, what the hell?
What the hell, you guys? So yeah, let's check on Barry. And see that he's getting old and talking to himself.
Yeah.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
Your shoulder pads.
But don't worry. It's this creepy mansion is getting on my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change.
She's kind of...
Dismiss himself.
Don't worry. I'm just going to get some fresh air. I'm lucky I get to wait some monsters along the way.
That is such a suspicious look.
Well, she should be.
I think she was going after him like, okay, I'm gonna make sure you're... By the way, nice bit of bloodletting that took place in this doorway.
Bloodletting.
What we got here? Oh, Plant 42.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon too.
We know what that's about. I think he managed to play it off a lot cooler than before. I'm sorry, old age is probably beginning to catch up to me. I'm talking to myself.
Probably a real bad habit.
Let's go ahead and see if there was a key anywhere else before we go downstairs.
Before we go down in the Lily Lara.
Yeah. I think something floated over in this room. The floor is nice and wet and
Gross.
roachy.
And roachy.
And by the way, you noticed the door? Did you hear the door slam just now?
Yeah.
I don't know how that zombie got past Barry.
Yeah, didn't he want to waste some monsters?
Did I say very? I think I said
Maybe.
very, kind of a B and V that sound at the same time. And I don't know what B word I was trying to say at the same time. How did that monster get past Barry? He literally left like 10 seconds ago. And there's nothing but hallway.
And not to mention, he specifically said, I hope I get to waste monsters on the way.
Oh, you can actually come through the door. I didn't even know that.
It's a door zombie!
If you sit around and dick around long enough, I guess. He won't be in Resident Evil 2.
Lols!
Yeah,
Why would any of the zombies in Resident
and
Evil
of
2
course
in the mansion be in
I just got that from
the city? Rush Hour.
Yeah, that like one of Chris Tucker's improv lines. And I know if you take that map off the wall, it's like there's a hole there and bees come through.
Yeah, so let's just leave it there.
Wait, I didn't even check the room. I might want to do that. Probably has the key to 001 in there. Yeah, there's like 2 more locked doors in this place than last time. The first dormitory wasn't locked in the original. Okay. Nothing there.
Wait, you did get something in here. You got the resident key.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I just wasn't even...
Yeah, just instinctively...
I was too busy congratulating myself over my stupid, like, stolen pun there a minute ago. Wait, that's not a pun. Catch line, joke, whatever.
Catch line?
Catch line.
Catch line.
The catchphrase! blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah.
See, this movie won't be entirely serious and dramatic. We just laughed there.
We just laughed there.
Stating the general moral of the story while somehow awkwardly working in the movie title.
The movie title.
Yeah, okay, what it was, you had to go... It was just more annoying than anything. I know they were trying to do variety, but on your way back, you have to push the box forward so they can be standing up on it and the tentacle won't reach you from the other
Right. Hole. Now, don't forget there are some herbs in here as well as a kit downstairs. And... Oh.
1 herb. Oh, blue green. Okay, cool. Just in case. Now, oh, shotgun shells.
I'm glad we came back.
I didn't even notice those the first time. Now, where were these herbs you were talking about?
I know I saw them. We just simply didn't have the space for them. Right?
I picked up 1 green herb right here, I think, or 1 red herb.
Well, I might have been just tripping.
Tripping balls?
Tripping balls. Remember balls, B-A-W-L-S?
Yeah.
That was alright stuff.
It was a long time ago. I don't even remember who you were with at the time. I think it was sometime in Combs. But I wasn't there. It's like somebody brought... Yeah, hey, I got some balls at the store. You know, the soda. And you were like, oh, balls! I love balls! And then you instantly were like, wait.
Even today, that's like my favorite energy drink. It actually doesn't taste like crap.
It was an energy drink? I thought it was just like...
No, it's an energy
kind of
drink.
an exotic brand of soda. So this is good for like a one-time, just totally kill you shot. Except for bosses, of course. So, I mean, you know...
Yeah.
And this is a guy who is hanging by a noose right now.
Because he said, screw it. That sounds like a horrible way to go. Like, how do you hang yourself? Like, committing to that just sounds awful, and it sounds like a slow way to die.
I think I would commit to that if I knew I was going to become a zombie. I think I would do it.
Yeah.
It's like, please understand and at least let me end my life as a person. Really? Just good drama there. And I guess Linda's his wife or something. Okay. So, yeah.
So
next
she's
time
single now?
You're a horrible person. So, anyway. See you next time, guys.